that tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Tonight's the night, let's live it up. I got my money.
Let's go into the Raw review. Jerry King Lawler opens up with Shaq, introducing Shaq as he comes down. Now, let me tell you, Shaq, he's got some life after this whole basketball business. He's got a spot guaranteed in the WWE. He is very entertaining. And as a matter of fact, he's been the most entertaining than all of the people that, I mean, he was even more entertaining than Donald Trump, than Seth Green, than ZZ Top. And I guarantee you he would be more entertaining than Jeremy Piven. Which, you know what? Let me talk about that real quick. There was a discussion that we had. If the WWE is getting paid for these people to host Raw, or are they paying these people to host Raw?
Right.
Now, you know what? I'm coming to the conclusion that I think it's actually both. Because let me tell you why. ZZ Top they were promoting their tour and their album.
Right.
Seth Green was promoting Robot Chicken. And, Shaq wasn't really promoting anything. You know, he doesn't have any kind of rap albums, thank God. He doesn't have any kind of movies like Shazam. What was it called? When he was at Genie.
Right.
God, horrible. But, you know, there was nothing to promote. And then now next week, Jeremy Piven, he has, and they're even promoting his movie for him. So I think, you know, like, for example, Jeremy Piven, I think the people whoever made the movie, whether it been Paramount or what are the other names? Warner Brothers or whoever produced this movie, I think actually paid Vince and the WWE to be on this show.
Probably.
I think it's horrible. I think it's dumb. But you know what? Shaq...
And, you know, I've been saying that for the longest. This Hollywood crap is not working for me. I don't know how people are even tuning into this. I don't know how people got excited about ZZ Top. I mean, Seth Green, I mean, he's pretty popular. But, I mean, don't get me wrong.
No.
These guys are good at what they do. But to put them in with the WWE, it's not working, man.
No, but you know what? Shaq...
I have to say Shaq did work, though.
Yes, it did work. Very well, by the way.
I would have to eat my words on that one because Shaq's size, you know, his look, his mic skills, man, he's pretty good.
You know, maybe not so much a wrestler because he's getting old. But
he's so slow.
But definitely a repeat host.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He's got a lot of energy.
You know, he started the first ever Christina match. I mean, not match, but chant.
Yeah.
You know, and he kisses Chris Jericho right on the forehead, which, man, I was laughing my ass off. Just the reaction of Jericho. I don't even think Jericho knew that was coming. But it was great.
Yeah. Imagine a fight between him and the Big Show.
And, well, you know, Shaq does got about, what, a half an inch on the Big Show?
Yeah.
So they
For him to hit the Big Show like he did and put him down, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so they go ahead and they made a main event, which would be Chris Jericho and the Big Show, a.k.a. the new Colossal Connection. Remember that team?
Yeah.
Versus Crime Time and Shaq as the outside enforcer. The first match was Mark Henry versus Carlito in the Beat the Clock match to be who would be the number one contender at SummerSlam. You know, I mean, you saw the contenders when Shaq was introducing him. And again, you had Triple H and you had John Cena.
Right.
You know one of those two are going to win. Why are you playing us like that? God, it just frustrates me. I mean, it's horrible.
I know it. Tell me about it.
Mark Henry goes ahead and he beats Carlito and he sets the clock at 6 minutes and 49 seconds. Next match was the 6 Diva Tag Team match. Mickie James, Kelly Kelly, and Gail Kim, stripper, versus Beth Phoenix, Rosa Mendez, and Alicia Fox. Now, Beth Phoenix is back, and I think the reason why she had to come back was because the absent Maurice.
Right.
And again, I'll explain why.
And now, why was Beth Phoenix gone?
I don't know. I mean, maybe she took some time off.
Was she hurt? I mean, this is the stuff I don't understand because they didn't mention on the show. Like, this is the reason why a lot of these characters get lost, man.
Yeah, as soon as, you know what, you're almost like, you're not safe if you want to take some time off.
Yeah.
Because you will get lost. And it's going to be very hard to get back on TV, unless you're a big name like Triple H or Cena or Batista or whatever.
Push right back on top.
Yeah. You know, and forget everybody else who's trying to make it in the business. Just piss on everybody.
Yep.
But your winners, Mickie James, Kelly Kelly, and stripper Gail Kim. And it was Kim who pins Alicia with the missile dropkick. They had a backstage segment with Michael Cole and Shaq, and it was just horrible. And you know what? By the way, Jerry King Lawler was left to call this match solo. I don't know why.
Yeah, that was kind of, I didn't know.
You know, maybe Michael Cole had to go take a piss. I don't know.
Oh, he was in the back. Remember, he was trying to.
Well, yeah, he was in the back, but I mean, what was the reason for that? I mean, there was a lot more other people in the back that could have said Shaq-alicious. I mean, that's all he was there for. I mean, what hard questions did he ask Shaq? Nothing. All he was there for was to make a funny face when Hornswoggle tried to miss. I mean, he missed that dunk. So stupid. Hornswoggle needs to go.
I'm telling you, man. Why is this guy getting all this TV time?
I don't get it. I mean, the guy doesn't say a damn word. He just goes, ha 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 ha, and that's it. I don't know.
Stupid.
Next match was another beat the clock match between MVP and the debut of the masterpiece Chris Masters. I don't know, for some reason they started off Chris Masters looking really good. I mean, he's a little bit smaller. I mean, you can't even really tell. I mean, he's still ripped, don't get me wrong. And, you know, a little rusty. I don't know why they decided to have a double count out. Next match was Brian Kendrick versus Kofi Kingston. And Brian Kendrick was so obsessed with Jerry King Lawler about last week, how he beat him. As soon as the bell rings, Kofi Kingston goes ahead and does the Trouble in Paradise and pinned him.
It was just nothing.
And the match only lasted 9 seconds. Now, why would you have that? I mean, why?
I don't know what they're doing with this guy, man. This Brian Kendrick kid. I don't know why they want to push a feud between him and Jerry the King Lawler. I don't know. I don't get it.
But, I mean, how stoked can you be if you were Kingston? Hey, Kingston, all you have to do is, as soon as that bell rings, man, just hit that kick, and you're done.
Easy money.
And yeah, it's easy money. I didn't even think.
There's my point again. No one's pushing Kofi Kingston as a champion.
No.
And this is what I don't like about Raw right now. That if it ain't about Cena, Triple H, or Orton, then there's nothing else going on.
What's the point of being a champion when you're not going anywhere?
I don't know what's going on. Like, I was very lost on that match. There was nothing for Kofi Kingston, for a build-up, for a story, for anything. And then Brian Kendrick, I mean, the Jerry the King Lawler thing is just stupid.
So the next segment, they had Triple H heading down towards the ring right before commercial break, and Ted DiBiase hits him like if he was a modern-day Nancy Kerrigan.
That was funny.
And hit him with the Big Bossman Club. I don't know if they never gave Ted DiBiase a line to say, but he just stood there breathing with a grin, and that was it. Like if he was going to hit him again, but he didn't. So anyway, the next match was another beat the clock match. That was Cody Rhodes versus Triple H. They went ahead and did a match. Again, Junior DiBiase went ahead and interfered with that match and caused the time to expire. And Lillian messed up on this one.
Again?
Oh, yeah. She says something about Triple H failed to not win the... she kind of hesitated a little bit. It was horrible. I mean, she's just on her way out.
She just doesn't care anymore, man.
So anyway, you know what? Again, because of Legacy interfering with Triple H, and it was supposed to be a one-on-one match, and you know Shawn Michaels is going to return at SummerSlam, it's going to be DX versus Legacy at SummerSlam. Count on it.
Yeah.
They're only setting it up.
You were telling me that, and I don't know, man.
You know,
I hope not.
Yeah, well, that's what's going to happen. Shawn Michaels is due back at SummerSlam.
But I thought they were going to give that up. They said they weren't going to do it anymore. This is the last time you're going to see DX. All those speeches they were making. Is Raw hurting that much that they have to bring it back? There's other talent on the roster that you can push up or make some exciting storylines instead of focusing your time on a lawnmower.
Where? I don't see it.
I see it. You got the Chris Masters back. You got MVP. You got Swagger. Kofi Kingston hasn't been pushed. You got Primo and Carlitos. People want to see those people beat each other up. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in Raw that they're not focusing on. Santino's now, he's being wasted.
Speaking about a waste of time.
There you go.
Hornswoggle versus Chavo Guerrero.